Welcome to a new video on watercolor painting. In this video I will be trying something just on the fly. I will not be clearly drawing anything, so I'll keep developing it on the fly based on some impulses. So what I meant to say is that we will just apply some washes. Maybe we will make a big sky or we will make a small sky, don't know. Maybe let us assume that we will make a big sky. We will apply some clouds, we will create some mountains or foliages, something. Then we will see how the things get formed, and depending upon that we will keep adding more and more elements, and we will see how it can be made and looking good. So it is more of a fun, not a very planned activity. So let's begin, right? So since I don't have much of idea of what I will be doing, so let us kind of make a big sky, think of a big sky. So this area will be sky, this area will be land or water or whatever. No, not very clear at this point. So what I am going to do is, let us make I wanted to make it little bluish sky. So let us make some cobalt blue, pale cobalt blue, maybe little violet. I'm not very clear. Okay, so let us make it little violetish. Really do not know. I'm just trying to make a big wash. I'm using a mauve brush for this. I think I will need more water. Cobalt blue, violet, little bit more cobalt blue. Let it mix well. Okay. Flat wash. Quick washes. Right now I am not leaving much of white spaces or white area. If left out, I'm trying to cover it. I don't know why. These are all some impulsive decisions, okay? I don't know. I am getting some. I wanted to retain these things. I'm not very sure why. Let us try to retain some of those things, and I'm getting some idea now. I wanted to presume that this is a piece of land. This could be another piece of land, and this is some water body, and let us see how that works, that idea. See, this is not a pre-planned activity, something that just comes as we go. I wanted to make it darker as it comes down. A lot of noises, kids playing sound I am getting. It was not there until I started recording this, but all of a sudden they have started playing. But we can't do anything. Just playing with water. So I wanted to define some clouds or something. Okay, so how will you define clouds? A little bit same color, maybe I'll take more thicker violet. Okay, and becoming too big. I don't know. Why did I go for this much big clouds? I shouldn't have gone for this much big clouds. This seems to be too much of clouds. But anyway, let us see how it works. Okay. Now, since this forms some kind of a pattern, I wanted to kind of repeat that here. It could be water. No, I don't know, or maybe something different. Now I'm a little worried that this looks to be a very clean surface, so might be that I'll make some distant stuff here, something to reflect as a mountain or something. Okay, and maybe something here also. I don't know really. Let us see how it comes out. I'm taking a smaller brush, Mauve brush. Okay. Taking the same wash. I am taking ultramarine blue. I'm taking a little bit of ultramarine blue and maybe violet itself. Little bit thicker wash, and making it very big. If you ask, I don't have any answer why this much big stuff. Okay, now I wanted to go a little narrower, and maybe I wanted to define something here, some houses or something. I really do not know what these things are. Something I wanted to define here. Slowly merging this here. Okay. I really do not know what is happening there. Okay. Now a lot of color is getting accumulated here. I'll just lift my board a little bit and spread it back. Okay, I'll just spread it back. Okay. Now I think we are good. Okay. Okay, we're good to go. Now let us do something here also. Here also I think we need something. Though I really do not know what we need, but we need something here. So let us make it lesser in tone, little bit more violetish. Okay, and just again just smudging it with my finger. Changing the tone a bit. For some reason I wanted to make it little lighter, so there is some accumulation of paint here, so I am cleaning my brush and then lifting it off. Cleaning the, just dampen your brush and then just apply it here with a sponge. Also clean your brush, wash your brush, and with a sponge or any paper, tissue paper, etc., you dampen it. I mean, take out the water from the brush and then just touch it. Okay, it will get, excess paint will get this one cleared off. For example, I am cleaning the brush thoroughly and I am taking a sponge and I am just taking out extra water from the sponge, and I am just touching the area where there is accumulation of paint. See, it's all getting absorbed by the brush. Okay, now I am sprinkling some water here because I don't want very clear edge here. I am leaving it clear for this side. I don't know why, but I'm just trying to make it more textured at this end. See, this is all what my mind says. I'm just doing what my mind says. That's it. Okay. Maybe because of the sprinkle and all, lot of things are bleeding here. I'm just rubbing it out. Okay. Play, just play. Okay. Okay. Now something is getting formed here, some white stuff. So I wanted to make use of that. So what I am saying by that is, I wanted to really make some illusion of some what you call it as some fog or something here, some fumes or something coming from here. Lifting out some color. Okay. Yeah, as good as something is probably burning from, something is getting burned and some fog, fumes are coming out, something like that. Really do not know what it is. Again, lot of water is getting accumulated here again. Again, damp the brush, take it out. Otherwise it will take a lot of time to get it absorbed. Okay, now what is next? Pink. See, here it looks like some kind of some kind of vegetation, or some people are living there, some houses are there. So I wanted to keep that illusion. So what I'm doing is, I'll take a small brush, a round brush, and kind of just make some texture there. I'm just creating a feeling that that is some kind of a water head sort of a thing, and there is some kind of a reflection happening there. So to get the reflection happening, what I would do is I would take a clean brush. Maybe I'll take another clean brush, another round brush which is very clean. Okay, I'll take plain water and I'll just apply it very slowly on this plain water, and applying it very slowly. Okay. Now what I will do is again take my smaller mauve brush, take the same color, cobalt to blue, ultramarine blue and violet, and just let some reflection be defined here. Something here also. I don't know whether this is right or not, because the reflection seems to be too tall. Okay. Now let us make some. This seems to be a piece of land. Okay. Again, there is some kind of water body here. So this seems to be kind of a water body. Little bit of softening I am doing with clean water. Okay. So that it looks like some kind of an edge reflection sort of thing. Okay. Now what is required? We have to think what is required here. So here also we can make something. I really do not know what we can make, but we can try to make something. Maybe what I have in my mind is, maybe we will make some kind of a boat or something here. Some boat here. Okay, maybe another boat here. Some different boats. Maybe another boat here. Let us see how it works out. So to make those as boards, let us use some different color. Okay, I am mixing a little bit of mauve and I am just trying to make out this as some boards. maybe here also some boat. Don't know. I will use some white color here because these are turning out to be very much monochromatic kind of thing. So to get some color variation I need white. Okay, so I'll be using some, here I'll be using little bit of cobalt blue. Okay, for this boat I wanted some color which is somewhat matching with this scheme. Okay, something that matches. Okay, taking some white and making some color variation. We need some blacker shadow, so what I will do is taking some ultramarine blue and I will use a little bit of burnt sienna, and I will mix these things, ultramarine blue and burnt sienna, and maybe I'll make those for the shadows. Basically shadow means the darker tones. Some shadows for this. I don't know, let us see if it makes sense. Not sure if these things are making sense. Okay. Now we wanted the inside of this. Okay. The inner portion of this boat. Okay, here this is not important, we are not seeing it. Okay, let us now think of what we have to make on this. So this looks to be some kind of a bush or something, so I just wanted to see if that feel can be enhanced. So I am taking the mauve brush, taking some bluish tint punishing it little bit so that the edges looks little bit of D shape, and kind of making some strokes so that it might look something like some bushy kind. Okay. I don't know if such a scene is possible in practice, some bushy things and then all of a sudden boats are coming. I really do not know, but there is no issue in imagining such a scene. Okay, there is no issue. You can always imagine. There is no limitation to your imagination. Okay, now see, this is almost half in the shore and half in the water, so I would like to make some reflection also for this. Take some the boat color, which is cerulean blue, and little bit of white, and I wanted to make some shadowish tone there. I think I need a little bit of whitish tone to justify that. I think that's sufficient for that. And there is some reflection for this also. Little opaque touches, okay. Because little bit of mauve and white kind of a color which reflects that. Partly seen in the water and partly seen in the inland. Something that gives that kind of an illusion. Not sure if it really makes sense, but let us see. Okay. This is fully in short, so not a problem. This is creating a problem now. I shouldn't have drawn it that way. But anyway, let us try if I can make something. Taking little bluer tone, cobalt blue, and some darker tone. At this end. face. It is not a good one, but I think we can just somehow manage. You can try to visualize that we are trying to see a boat from little bit of top side. Okay. And there should surely be a shadow somewhere here, little tip of the shadow. And some kind of a reflection. Kind of a reflection. I don't know how does that look. Anyway, some top side of the boat is seen little bit here. Little bit. Okay. Now we'll try to do something here if possible, but I don't know whether we will be able to successfully do that. I'm not very happy with all these things. Now let us make some ripples here, otherwise it won't be convincing enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some ripples. I'll take this this brush itself, and I will take some pale mix of this to suggest some water ripples. These are just some touches. I'm using little bit of more blue, cobalt to blue, and little bit of more violet here. Okay, so that we get some bigger ripples here. I want some merging to happen, so I'm using a spray bottle. Okay, and I'm doing a little bit of spraying of water. I just okay, so I think we have done most of the things here. So if you really want, maybe we could do some highlights to this place and something here, I don't know what. And this area I'm not very happy. Let us see if we can make something here later. Okay, so let us make some darker stuff, some darker highlights, etc. I'm using a liner brush. See, this is just this is not a planned activity. Okay, so there is every likelihood that we might fail, but whenever we fail, we are learning. So don't worry even if you fail. What in fact is happening is we are learning. So not a problem. Don't take your failure as real. I mean, I really do not know what this is, but there could be something. These are something to tie the boat maybe. I wanted to make something dark here, but this area will spread because of we have sprayed the water, so there could be. There is something here. I really do not know what these things are. Okay, we'll do something here. I really need something there. Now here, what I don't know what I will make. I think we will make the same violet blue kind of some tone, some lines here also. This seems to be a little bit so what we shall do here, can we make something here? I think we'll make some boat or something here. I really do not know. I'm just trying to make something here also. Let us see what can we make all these places. Okay. So here we have something, so I will make some reflection. Okay. Here also we have something, maybe some portion of that is visible here, and here also we have some pole, and that will surely get reflected here. And here we have some something. I think we need a bigger pole also here. Just I wanted to break this stuff. I don't know why. I'm not very happy with this. Okay, we'll have to make something on this board. Okay. Now let us place some suggestions to clarify this area. something I wanted to clarify in this area with a very lighter mark. Okay. Let there be some merging. Okay, I'm not really worried about what is there. Some merging will help. Okay, now so already little disturbed area, so I wanted to diffuse this. See, as I told, just assume that these are just plain. Okay. Now let us make some highlights with some white. Okay. I'm taking some pure white, okay, and I'm dipping it, and I'm just trying to make some kind of a highlight here. Okay. Similarly, some highlight here. Some highlight here. Some darker definition for this. I'm not happy with this, but anyway, since something went wrong, let it go wrong. We'll try to fix it to a certain extent. That's it. Yeah. Okay, now we have to decide, should we make some people here? So let us, I think it is a good idea to add some people. Make blue burnt sienna mix for some darker people. So maybe I'll keep some people here. This area I'm not really happy. I really wanted to block this. Let us make some reflection for this guy also. I would prefer some people here. Some people here. Changing the color of some of these people. I think we are mostly done now. Let us give some very contrasting touches. Okay, maybe some direct orange touch I am going to give. That may not match with the color scheme here, but I wanted to give it a try. I'll take some direct orange in the tube and some orange fell here, so I am not going to touch it. Okay, I don't know what it is. So somewhere, if you think it is, we don't know what it is, let us make some touches here. I don't know. That went wrong, in fact. Thank you. This one I will try to cover it with some black or bluish stuff. Let me take some very dark ultramarine blue and burnt sienna and clear some of this stuff. This doesn't look good. Okay. Okay, I think we are done now. Let us sign it. I'll sign it here. Okay, I think we are done. We can call it off. We'll take out the tape now. I think this is the finished work, and I think it is okay, because see, we have played with our imagination. Okay, we haven't been very accurate with any of this item here, so I'm not very happy with this particular area. Maybe what I would do is I will just diffuse this area a little bit. I don't know. It went bad, no problem. It went bad, but that happens. Sometimes you try to take some risk. See, all these things, what we did is we tried to take some risk, and it didn't work. That's it. It didn't work. We tried to fix it, and the fixing didn't work. I think that's it. We are finished. This is our final finished work. Okay, now, which is reasonably good, since we have just played with some colors without any idea, and we'll see in the next work. I mean, this, you may think that why we do this. I think this is important, because we are trying to trigger some of our creative space, and we are trying to get something out of it. So it is important. So you will get a lot of new ideas when we keep trying it. What might happen is that today you may not like this painting, but you may like most of the, except this area, maybe you like the rest of the painting. So what you do is you discard this and make a fresh painting, taking this as the reference. So that way you can make unique work, unique scenes which are not existing in anywhere in the world, and that is how you develop your own ideas. Okay, see you in the next lesson. Thank you very much.